Gérard Ménatory has devoted his life to animals which men usually see as frightening. Even as a child, he was irresistibly drawn to birds of prey and to wolves. Later, as a scientist and writer, he founded the Gevaudan National Park in the Lozère region of France. He wanted to change the popular image of wolves as an important step towards halting their slide into extinction. His dream was to found an immense park with virtually no boundaries. Thanks to this park, the wolves of Central Europe are now finally able to return to places which once were their exclusive territory. Of all the races on Earth, it was the North American Indians who had the greatest respect for wolves. They were fascinated by the wolf's skill at hunting, and in this identified with their brother the wolf. Anne Ménatory was born among the wolves and has always shared her father's passion. Known as the Wolf Girl, she is one of the rare people who can actually lie down before the members of the pack. In fact, wolves are not the aggressive creatures that their reputations suggest. According to Gérard Ménatory, whose studies have been endorsed unanimously by scientists, wolves do not attack men. The wolf's howl is as spellbinding as its gaze, and remains enigmatic. According to legend, when the wolves formed their first clans many, many years ago, they sang an endless song of happiness. Their mysterious music attracted the moon, which curled into a ball so as to listen to them better. It's a lovely story, even if we now know that these princes of darkness howl quite as much on nights when there is no moon or during the daytime. During the winter, when the sun never rises far above the horizon and twilight closes in, there comes a difficult time, the mating season. All males and females come together during courtship, but only the dominant couple can reproduce. They seek to protect their privilege and sometimes display considerable violence in so doing. The wolves pay court to each other for a whole month. But the dominant pair finally imposes itself and couples for the whole pack. The quest for the ideal companion is long, but once they find their mate, wolf couples often remain together for the rest of their lives. And when one of the pair dies, the other leaves the pack. After the passion has subsided, comes the gestation period. This takes about 2 months. During this time, the pack recovers its harmony and unity. Gérard Ménatory says that wolves cannot be domesticated. The animals are too intelligent to do man's bidding. The most you can hope to do is to tame them. A few years ago, Gérard Ménatory himself reared a young female, bottle-feeding her till she was old enough to be weaned. As he had adopted her before she opened her eyes, The tiny wolf, called Tiger, first came to know him thoroughly by his smell. Tiger almost became a pet. She considered Gérard to be both her father and her mother. Though much scientific information was gained through this experience, Gérard Ménatory says he will never repeat it and wouldn't advise anyone else to try. The imprinted animal lost all sense of its own identity. And, like Diogenes pursuing his search for an honest man, Tiger both rejected the wolf pack and was rejected by it. She never understood where her own world was. If you are born a wolf, you should never get too involved with men. While the packs reform, there is some disturbance. 5 one-year-old cubs, still too young for mating, have invaded the territory of another pack. Its leaders have to establish order and expel the newcomers from their territory.